Hello everyone. In this from today with this exercise, I am going to start a new series on Autocad 3D basics. In this series, I will explain all the commands regarding Autocad 3D. Okay, let's start. When you open the Autocad, you will find this interface. Here, you if you want to work in the metric system, then you can select this template, or the imperial units you can select this one. If you don't find these templates, you can select browse template, or for metric system you select here AutoCAD ISO. Okay, I am selecting here this one. Open. This interface comes. So first, you for 3D environment, you must know how to change the workspace. In From top, you will find the this is the quick access toolbar. Here, this rectangular box is workspace. Here you find drafting annotation, 3D basic, three workspace you will see here. Okay, you can change from here. Suppose drafting annotation, this is for, you will find the 2D commands, and if you change 3D basic, this you will find the 3D commands. And for the 3D, in order to switch the 3D, you select one of the two, 3D basics or 3D modeling. I am selecting 3D modeling. This space bar you can also change from the bottom. Bottom here you find the this gear item. From here you can change 3D modeling, 3D basics. You can change. You can also change from here 3D modeling. If you don't find this gear type icon, you corner there are the these lines. Select this one. Customize here. This is the here you find workspace switching. This one. If you click, uncheck it, then disappear. Again click, this will come here. Okay, in this way you can change the 3D environment. Next step is, if you find this here the two axis, x and y axis. In order to see the third axis, that is the z axis, that you will you go in the view section, unsaved view. Here you can change SC isometric. Okay. Now you will find the three axes, x, y. This is our working plane where you are seeing the grids. This is our working plane, XY plane, and Z, that is the direction of the thickness. You can give the thickness up and down. Okay, and from here you can change the. This is the visual styles. This one I am selecting this. Later on, I will explain these both, how you can change the view and how can you change the view styles. Okay. In the end, I will explain both the things. Okay. Now in order to shift this icon, this UCS icon, you press UCS icon, ICO, and enter this one, and click no origin. It will comes here, so that it will not disturb it while you are working. Okay. And next thing is the you can keep this grid on, and this is dynamic input. This is the ortho on. You can keep it on. This is the object snap tracking, and this is the object snap. You can click this. You can check it: end point, mid point, center point, and this one. Depending upon requirement, you can click on. Okay. Now, next is the dynamic UCS. You have to keep this on. Okay, and this one, if you, this is dynamic UCS. If you don't find here, you will find dynamic UCS. If you uncheck this one, you will find here. This button is the dynamic UCS. Okay, and click this. In this exercise, I will only explain the box command. Box command, select it. I will explain all the options. First click. This is our working plane. This one, XY plane. Later on, I will explain how to change the these planes and axis. Okay. For the box command, click anywhere. Now you will see. Now you give the direction, the dimension along this x-axis. Suppose I give this dimension 400, tab key, and this is the 300. 300, another dimension, and enter. Now you go up and down. This one, this one. I am going up, dimension I am giving 50, enter. this one. From here you can change the visual style in order to look. Suppose you want to see this one. This is the line line type environment. Okay, 2D environment. Okay, in the end I will explain both, how can you change the visual styles. Okay, now I am checking this one, visual shaded with this one. With the if you press and hold the middle mouse button, you can pan the drawings. And okay, if you want to zoom it, you scroll the middle mouse button towards monitor side, you can zoom it and keep the cursor where you want to zoom. And from zoom out, you rotate your middle mouse button towards your side, this one, this, and pan it, this one. Now I am taking another box, this one. Click anywhere. Now one option is cube. Select in the command line, you find cube. Select cube. Now cube dimensions are length, width, and height are both are all the three dimensions are equal. You give any dimension. Suppose I give 100. Tab key, angle also you can give the angle. If you ortho off and you give any dimension, suppose I give 45. Enter this one. So in this way you can use box command. Another option, click anywhere. This one here, this one, and length option. You can give suppose you give the length 150. Tab key, angle is suppose 75. Enter. Now give this dimension along x-axis. Suppose this dimension is 100 mm. 100. Enter. Now height. Give the height 50 mm. This one. Enter. In this way you can make the box. Now one option, suppose this one, and one option is the this one, and suppose center option, this one, center option. This click, and suppose you want to make the box in the middle. This, drag it, and this point, drag it, this one, click, and this one. I am taking the arbitrary dimension, or you can take suppose 50. Tab key, this along y-axis 50. Enter. Height. I am giving the double of this one. This height is 50 mm. I am giving the 100 mm. You will see the box is starting from this bottom face. Okay, enter. If you see this 2D wireframe, then you will see you can orbit the model if you press shift key and press middle mouse button and scroll button, and you can drag the mouse in this way. Hold shift and press middle mouse button and drag the mouse, and this way you can orbit the model here. Okay, and again I am setting SC isometric. Okay, and what? In this way you can this one. If you see this and shaded with edges. Now you will find if you bring your cursor that this is highlighted. If you bring your cursor on, this is highlighted. It means this is separate. You can move this item, this one, this inner box. Suppose you want to move it, select it, move, enter. This you can move it. Okay. Now suppose I want to extrude cut. I want to cut this from the main body. How? In the solid editing there is this is the solid subtract. Select this command, select main body, enter, and this the body which is to be cut. This one, enter. Now you will see here. If you see with the 2D diaphragm, this one, in this way. If you orbit the model, shift, press middle mouse button and drag the mouse this way. This way you can this one, and shaded with edges. This one. Suppose you want to You want to draw the box on this face. This is the right face. Suppose how box your dynamic usage should be on this one, and highlight the face, highlight the face, highlight the face. When you see the face highlights, click, and this one, click another point and drag, hide, suppose 50, enter this one. Again, suppose you want to make the box here, this one, slightly zoom it, dynamic usage on, highlight the box, highlight the face, and this one, and this, and I give the height, this one. Okay, in this way you can make this. Suppose you make another box from here, highlight the face, and from here this hide this one. Now if you want to move this box, because this is separate, want to move this command, move command, select this item, enter, select base point, this base point, this, move, and click here. In this way you can move the thing. Okay, in this way you can move it. Now if you you want to make another box here, this one here, box command, this, highlight the face, this, and hide this. Suppose you make a box here, click 100, this dimension is along x-axis. Suppose I give this 100, tab key, this dimension is along y-axis, suppose 100, enter, height, give the height. Suppose I am giving the height only 50 mm, 50, enter. Now if I want to move this on this face, how? Select the modify, there is move command, select the body, enter, and this point, base point, and move it here. In this way you can move the thing. Okay, so in this way you can make the boxes. Now I am deleting this one, this deleting, this deleting. Okay, this one. Now suppose you make another box here, any box here, this one, click, dimension, for example, in along x-axis 100 mm, tab key, another dimension along y-axis 100 mm, enter, height, suppose I am giving the height only 50 mm, enter, enter. Now if you select the body, this box, you can modify this. You find some grips here. This arrow, one arrow is here, one arrow is here, another is this one. Click this one, and you can drag. You highlight this point, this arrow, and move this one, and upper arrow, this one, this arrow, bottom one, and this one. In this way you can this. Okay, you can also move this with this UCS icon. Click this axis, move this one. In this way you can move this item. In click on the arrow only, this one. In this way you can move this one. Okay, I am deleting this one. Now important thing is in the view panel you will find this. Here you can change the different view styles. Suppose I conceptual, this shows model with the light effect. If you select this hidden, no hidden line will be visible here. This one realistic, this shows in actual color. Shaded, this is realistic and shaded is same. Shaded with edges, and this one shade of grades, this one you can change. This one sketchy environment, this is wire frame. This is 3D wireframe. This is a 3D wireframe. There, this is 3D wireframe. What is the difference between 2D wireframe? If you click 2D wireframe, you will find UCS with the thin line. If you change the 3D wireframe, you will find UCS icon with thick line. This is the difference. Okay, this one more. This is the X-ray. X-ray shows the transparent model, shows the transparent view style. So from here you can change the different view style. You can also change from here, left hand side here, this one. You can change the top, this one, this, escape, this here, 3D wireframe, conceptual, hidden, realistic, short shaded. This you can also change from here. Okay. Now second is this one. Suppose you want to change the top view, you will in the top view, left view, here, front view, you can show this one. Again, there are the 4 isometric, SW, SC isometric. This is here. This view will also change. You can change also from here. If you click here, corner, here you can change it here. But you change from here. Suppose as this view. Most of the time we use SC isometric. Okay, this one. So you can change also from here. This one, from left side. Top, right, band, this one. Here you can change also. Okay. In this way, you can change from the view also. And here, in the normal view, SC isometric most of the time use here or word. This is coordinate section. Click on the word or the top. Okay. This one. This is our main. Now, here you can change shaded with edges. Suppose you want to give the color of this one. How you can? Now this time these are separate. These are separate. This is separate. This is separate. This is. If you move anyone, you will see this. Select this one. Enter and base point. This will move separately. So in this way, if I combine these all the model object. So I can move simultaneously. So how in the solid rotating, this is the command, this is the solid union here, and select all the complete this one. Enter. Now it is one body. You will see. When you select the body with the help of these arrows, you can move. Click on the arrow and move. This one. Click on the arrow only. This one. Move. Click on the arrow, you can move up and down. This way. And so you can move in this way. This, suppose I move here, this move. Now, one more thing, if you want to give the color of this body, how you can give? Double click on the model. Double click on the model. This small window comes. Click here, any color you can give. Suppose green color. This one. Okay. Escape. Now, suppose you want to give any face color. How? You go in this extrude faces. In the solid editing, you go here. This is the color faces. Color faces, select any color, any face. Suppose I want to give the color on this face. This is highlighted. Enter. This window comes. Give any colors. For example, this and this one. Now, command is still active. So, this is command still active. If you want to give a color of any other face color, suppose I want to highlight this face. Suppose this face, enter, give another color, this one. Okay, now this one, it changes. Suppose again color, I want to this face, this, enter. Suppose you want to give color this. Okay, now press exit and again exit. In this way, all of the command. Okay, in this way you can use from here in the view panel. You can change the different visual style from here. You can change, and from here you can change the different types of the view. Top view you can also change from here also. views you can also change. Suppose front view, this view, you can also change from here, this view cube section. And this I am taking SO isometric from the 3D environment, and here you can change the word, this one. Okay, this one. Our grid is actually the working plane, and this is XY plane. In the coming exercises, we will understand how to change these planes. So in this exercise, I have explained only the box command. Okay. I hope you would have enjoyed in my this exercise. Please like, share, and subscribe my this channel. Thank you. Thank you.